Guys, so today's PLANMAS is a little different, if you guys can't tell already. I got a couple of requests to do vlog slash a day in my life, so that is what we are going to be doing today. If you don't follow my Instagram, you might not know what I look like, so hey, this is what I look like. How's it going? I don't think I've ever shown my face on this channel. I don't know if you guys, like, how many of you actually have seen my face. Obviously those who follow me on Instagram have, but I don't know how many came from my original channel, which was a beauty channel. If you came from that channel, you guys are the real MVP. But anyway, I got a couple requests to do a day in my life of like an Etsy sticker shop owner, so I am gonna do that. And today's just going to be a pretty chill PLANMAS video. So I know this isn't planning, but I wanted to do at least one vlog eventually. As you guys saw, you kind of saw my little morning routine already. I do have a question for you guys. So I am new to the whole wax melt era, and I don't know what happened, but the last wax melt, if you guys saw that, the last wax melt actually stained my wax melter like a hot pink, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So if you guys know, please tell me. Please tell me how to get rid of it, because I genuinely just, I don't know. So please tell me if you guys have any recommendations for that, because I would really like to know. So anyway, my whole entire goal is to get out some orders today. I have been still working on Black Friday orders, which I think I'm going to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about my whole entire experience so far as a brand new sticker shop owner. I know that someone commented on one of my videos to actually talk about this in a voiceover, but I figured kind of me actually doing the things would kind of be more of a applicable video, but me actually showing how my whole entire process works. I figured it would be better just to talk about it in this video rather than a plan with me. What I'm currently doing is I am working on orders. I got out 23 orders yesterday. I got out probably, I don't even know how many more before that. I have 17 orders left. 16 of those are from Black Friday, but I am so close to be finishing this. My processing time is 2 to 3 weeks, but I have been just beyond stressed out to try to get these out before then. I don't know why. I think just in my head I'm like, I need to get these these orders out, not the videos. I need to get these orders out. So I don't know why. I think I'm going to explain that a little bit later as to why I'm so stressed. But essentially what I've been doing so far, and you guys saw a little bit of it, is I am cutting some stickers. I will kind of show you guys my whole setup that I have. Like I said, I am brand new to this, so it's probably not the best organization or setup yet, but I'm still working on it. But yeah, my goal is to try to get out these 6 orders. I have 6 orders sitting here. They have like maybe 1 or 2 sheets missing on them that I needed to cut today and then foil. So I'm planning on trying to get those 6 orders out, which then leaves 11 orders or 10 orders for Black Friday left. And I'm just so excited to almost be done with this just for Black Friday, because it was just an insane amount of orders. I was never expecting that many orders, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. I promise I'm not complaining. It was more of just like a, I wasn't prepared for this to happen type situation. But I hope you guys are excited for a vlog. I know I haven't done one on here before. I did have a vlogging channel I think I stopped vlogging on that 2 years ago, but I did have a vlogging channel and I did have a beauty video or beauty channel as well. So I am a little bit familiar with this. It's just been a little while. Like my filming camera the camera that I'm filming on right now, I have not gotten this camera out in years. So yeah, anyway, let me show you my setup really quickly. Okay, so this is the corner of my desk. That is my window right there. So first thing I have is this bin right here. This is my kind of mini organization that I have right now. I currently have these two in the front. These don't actually go in the front. I don't know why they're in the front, but I have these organization things. I actually just made these myself really quickly. These are literally pieces of like really thick construction paper and little things that I put on here to kind of mark what they were. But in the front I have all the freebies. I'm running a little low on these. I do need to create some more. And then it just has a bunch of different little tabs. This is very empty right now because, like I said, I got out 23 orders yesterday. So a lot of the sheets were used for that. But I do have kind of a mini organization system right here. And then in the back right here, I have all of the misfits that I've had so far from this round. Actually, I don't think it's this round. I think it's from just this round and the last round of like me cutting and doing orders. So there's a lot of misfits here. I do have to go through them again and just kind of organize them. So these will probably eventually be in a like misfit sale where I do a bunch of misfits. So that'll probably be a thing in the future. This is what I've cut so far today. There's just YouTube binge and clean on here, and I usually have a pile that I have. Also, this is the reason why I film with like a paper behind my videos, because my desk is so stained. But I usually have some kind of pile of stickers that I do just need to quality check, so just to make sure that everything is cut correctly. And then this is my list that I have for what I need to cut. So this little poster right here is everything that is missing for these 6 orders that are chilling over here. So this is my priority right now, is to try to get these out because the rest of those orders are actually pretty good. And then the rest of this is my list of everything that I need to cut and what I need of each color, I guess technically. The ones that are highlighted are already cut and done, so I don't have to worry about those. There are 2 pages of this. Thankfully, there is not a ton here because I finally slowed down on like the orders. I'm not trying to cut like 40 orders. This one, which I'll show you, my first one for Black Friday. So this is the first one for Black Friday, and it had a ton of sheets that I had to cut. Like there was 2 pages full of sheets that I had to cut. And this was in even for like all the orders. This is just from the first day of orders. And then there's more on the back right here. So this was an insane amount. This was second round of me cutting, which was yesterday. And this is now the 3rd round. This is the last round that I'm on. That is what I have as a kind of to-do list for what to cut. This will probably take me a little while, but that is kind of my system for how I organize what I need to cut and what I don't. Like I said, this is the priority because I want to get these ones so I can get these out. These are my 6 orders that are essentially pulled. Like I've already pulled stickers for them. They just need a couple sheets, and then this whole entire stack will be done and I can package those up and get them out. So that's my goal, try to get these out today. That's my setup. So I'm going to continue cutting. I'll probably do a little bit of a montage just so you guys can kind of see that whole process. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. I've already printed out all of the things that I'm going to be able to cut today. This is everything that I need for the most part for these specific orders. That is my little stack that I have to cut. I do have some freebies in the back here too because I did have a couple of misfit freebies. I cut out almost the exact amount, but I had a couple of misfit freebies. So I do have to recut those, and I also need to cut some foil. So we're probably gonna put on a video, put on a movie or something, and do a montage of that. We're gonna cue the montage. Let's go. so as you guys saw, I was printing some things. I did cut some foil, as you saw in here. What I do with the foil is I do have a straight edge. I just don't like using it for this type of foil. The colored foils I tend to use it for because those roll up, like my pink one right here. It literally rolls up and it's so hard to cut with scissors. But the other foil I actually prefer to just cut with scissors because it's easier. But I will cut them into the sizes of my sheets, and then I'll just stick them in this little bin. I got this from the dollar store, and I'll just stick them in here. I had to prep a couple of the foil so I can get that done for my sheets. I did finish cutting everything but one sheet. I had to kind of adjust the format of the one sheet, so I just had to do that, and then I am going to print it. Just make sure print it on my last few pieces of sticker paper that I have, and then go ahead and cut it. Thankfully I only need one of those, so it's not going to use too many. But I did also just pull out my little thing out of my machine, and I'm going to peel the foil off to see if there are black marks. There are. So for some reason, Planning Time in particular just tends to have a lot of black dots on it. So I do get mostly a lot of misfits out of those. I don't know why. I don't know what it is with specifically the Planning Time one. This one's actually okay for the most part. Yeah, but I don't know exactly what it is with the Planning Time. So this is the rose gold. But for some reason, it just always misfits, and I don't know why. This is currently what I have left to do, so everything crossed out is obviously what I have done. So we are definitely making progress. I got my PLANMAS video up and we're doing pretty good. It is 3 p.m. I am going to go ahead and finish foiling these, and then hopefully be able to get these 6 orders out. I have 5 more things that I need to foil, so here's to hoping I can without having to worry about them being misfitted like the Planning Time ones. I wanted to talk about what I said I was going to talk about earlier in this vlog, which is kind of my whole take on being an Etsy sticker shop owner, things I didn't know, things I do know, things like that. So first things first, one, I didn't know, first off, just kind of how much of a learning curve it is. I feel like when you think about it, it's like, oh, it's simple, like they're just designing things, they're making stickers, like that's not very difficult. But when you actually start doing it yourself, a lot actually goes into it and you don't realize how much goes into it. I obviously am not even designing kits. Like that is a whole nother level of I don't even want to try to think about. Mine is purely just me and my own writing things out and doing that. I did have a ton of trial and error. I watched probably over 100 videos, if there even are that many. I have no idea. Read articles, watched a ton of videos on opening a sticker shop and like how to work the software, how to work the foiling machine, what foil to use, what paper to use. And everyone obviously has their own specific things that they recommend. Like that's just a given. Like people just, they recommend certain things. And I had to go through a lot of trial and error to try to figure out what combo worked the best for me. Obviously people use different foils, they use different paper. I tried 4, I think, different types of paper, and the first one actually was the best one. So if you guys can hear that, my sister's chasing her dog. So it was just the first one ended up being the best one that I had. So I ended up getting samples for the other ones for essentially no reason, but I wanted to try it to see if it worked better. Like some actually were a smoother paper, but the foiling on them was terrible. Like I don't know why it was, but it was. That was kind of the first thing with opening a new shop, was trial and error. I never realized how difficult it would be to figure out how to make things work. My first issue when I first made stickers purely just for me was, for some reason, these stickers were always pixelated. I could not for the life of me figure out why. I couldn't for the life of me figure out why. And then with the help of a couple other people, which thank you to those people who did help me, I was finally able to figure out the reasoning behind it. And then when I finally got my laptop fixed, I was finally able to actually use Silhouette. I was originally trying to print them off of Procreate on my iPad, and yeah, that didn't work very well. That was before I had the Silhouette, and it just was a whole issue. So I now have Silhouette. Obviously I got my laptop fixed and that helped a lot. Learning the software Silhouettes, honestly, I did, again, a lot of trial and error. I watched a ton of YouTube videos to kind of learn it, and then from there, if I had problems, I would then try to Google it, see if I can find the answer. Majority of the time, what I needed was on the internet already, the answer that I needed. And then the only other issue I had was trying to figure out how to get the registration marks to work on my Silhouettes. I finally figured out the problem. I was out of the range of the printing area for a while, so that was my whole issue. Didn't realize it for a while. And then I did have to kind of adjust some things on there as well. I had to calibrate my machine because from the very start of it, it was printing, or not printing, excuse me, cutting to the left. And it still does it every now and then, but I had to completely calibrate my machine, so I had to look that up. So there's a lot of things that you don't think about. Like, you don't think about how difficult it can be to cut stickers. You don't think about how difficult the software can be to use. So I think that was kind of the main thing that I did not know about when going into a sticker shop. Another thing also was how long it can take to do different listings and just different things in general. It took me forever to figure out how to even take a picture and put that as my listing photo, and then trying to figure out shipping too. I was like, I don't know how to do this. So actually physically setting up the shop on Etsy, it wasn't difficult. It was pretty self-explanatory, just took forever. My last thing that I am just going to be like, I was not expecting this. So for Black Friday, I was prepared for the most part. So I knew that I was going to end up having a decent amount of orders for the Disney releases, because obviously I released a ton of Disney stickers right before Black Friday. That was my Black Friday releases, that was the thing. And I knew that there were a lot of people that wanted them. I did not know that there were as many that wanted them as who purchased them, if that makes sense. I was not expecting that many people to want them, and it blew me away. I actually prepped for Black Friday, made sure I had a ton of supplies. I had so much foil, so much paper, and I actually ran out of paper. I have, I think, 5 pieces of paper left, and I bought 300 sheets of paper, and I have run out, and kind of a little worrisome because I now have to wait for it to get shipped here. So that was in my way, me not planning, I guess, in a way, but also just not expecting that many orders to come in and that many sheets to need to be printed. I think in the first round of me doing Black Friday orders, I think I printed maybe at least 150 sheets of paper, and I was just genuinely not expecting me to have to print that many. Obviously that is including misfits and things, so I did have to reprint some things again. But yeah, that I think is my biggest issue that I had, and what I was not expecting at all. I completely appreciate the amount of support that I got. I was so surprised and overwhelmed at the amount of support that I got, that I was just like, oh my god, I'm what do I do type situation. So thank you so much to everyone who did purchase. I am just blown away by the amount of support that I've had. And now I guess when it has a big orders or big sales like that is to over order what I think I'm going to need. I think that's going to be my kind of thing from now on, is to make sure order over what you need. That way you know for sure you have enough. But other than that, everything for the most part I had. I did run out of foil, so I did have to purchase that, but I can get that in a day from Amazon, so that thankfully is not a big deal. Well, I can get a couple of them. I can get all of them in a day. That is kind of, I think, what I didn't really expect. I know that my shipping time is, or my processing time is 2 to 3 weeks, but the amount of stress that I have had trying to get these orders out, there were some days I would work from 8 a.m. to 11 o'clock at night. I would work all day, which is totally fine because I'm doing that to myself. But I think I put a lot of pressure on myself to get these orders out as quickly as possible, and I think that in a way is just kind of unhealthy. So that is a thing that I am gonna have to figure out how to balance. It could easily be because of Black Friday. So that is a thing I am for sure gonna have to balance out in the future, is giving myself time to relax and giving myself the time to be okay with not getting orders, like working on orders 24/7. I think that's everything about like what I thought opening a shop would be like. It is very time consuming, which is definitely not what I was expecting. But other than that, it's been pretty like nice. It's been really nice to actually have something to do, because most of the days I just have been sitting here doing nothing, because obviously I have not gone back to work yet. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know in the comments, because I will answer them. I guess I could technically kind of show you guys my setup and kind of show you everything. Obviously I've showed you kind of the organization aspect of it. I do have a couple of these bins. Like I said, these are from the dollar store. I think they all are. Actually, I think one is from Target. And then I do have this blue one as well. I unfortunately went back to the Dollar Tree and they did not have another white one, so I bought the blue one just because I desperately needed one at the time. So I do have little thank you stickers here. I also have a couple thank you cards, and then these are my little kind of journaling cards that I do include in every order. I have cello bags here, and then the little paper bags that I do put all the rest of the orders in. So this is kind of my packaging little bin. I am planning on hopefully getting a drawer set right there. As you can see, this right here is my little plastic covers for my foiling machine. This is a studio light. There we go. I was like, what is this called? I use it for filming. Usually that's not there, but it is here right now just because PLANMAS videos, I am filming PLANMAS videos all the time, so it's just kind of chilling there. I do have another one, it's just not over here. And then down below that's all cutting mats, so those are attached to the side of my bookshelf. And then right here I do want to get a white drawer set. I wanted the one from IKEA, but unfortunately it is sold out everywhere. Like, I think it's only not sold out in California, in like Northern California where I do not live. Like, it's in like a Sacramento area, and that's like 7 hours away from me. I'm hoping to get that, and I will be able to put all of these little bins and things and organize things a lot better once I do get that. I'll give you guys a little sticker shop kind of setup, even though it's literally just in my bedroom, but we'll show you anyway. So these are my bookshelves that I've had for years. My dad actually built these for me, but on here I have all of my just normal decorative stuff, and then I do have my Cameo in the middle of it because this was the best place to have this. I originally actually had this 2 shelves down there. It was so annoying. I hated it, so it is now up here. So this is my Cameo. I do have a little paint stick ruler things here to make it so that the paper is not completely falling off of this. Down below here, my Mink machine actually sits here usually, but right now obviously it's not because I've been using it. And then I do have some of my label printer for shipping labels. Right here I have the paper for that. And then I do have my printer. If you guys are looking into getting like starting a business or even like printing stickers yourself at home, look into different printers. I in a way recommend this, but also don't. This is a very cheap alternative to it, but I have issues with this one where it just does not print certain parts of the paper, does not print ink at all. So this one is just kind of annoying, but I do have that here at the bottom, and then that is the last little part of sticker paper that I have, and then there's some more paper down there. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is sitting here because I don't have a bigger trash can. I have one right there, as you guys can see, but it is not big enough for the amount of paper and foiling and stuff that I go through. So this just sits here for now until I can come up with a better solution. So if you guys saw that in the small little montage part when I was cutting stickers, don't mind that. That is what that is. That is why that's there, because it's so much easier to just throw it in the trash bag than to constantly have to take it out, and it's just easier. It's easier right there. I am going to package some of these orders up, so I will show you guys that and probably just like fast forward through that whole entire thing. we are kind of into that point of the day where the lighting is really weird because the lighting in my room is very, very yellow and the sun is setting right now. So unfortunately, this is just kind of what we got. So I wanted to walk you through really quickly how I package the orders. So I do have all the stickers that are for the specific order covering the name and everything. I want to make sure that you can't see any kind of information for this order. So first thing I do is I do print out the invoices for all of the orders, and I do go through and check all of the quantities to make sure that I'm not gonna miss any, because there are some people who do order obviously more than one. So I do just highlight the ones. None of the orders that I have right here have more than one item, but I do usually highlight it if it is more than one quantity. And then for the Black Friday specific orders, I did go up here and highlight all of the orders that were over $50 because they did get a $50 freebie. So I did just go through and highlight those just to make sure that I knew that that was over $50. This poster right here is what this specific order was missing. I did go ahead and actually pull those already, and I did add them to this order. Actually, I'm missing the clean, so I'll add this into it. But that was what I was missing. So I was missing a planning time in rose gold and gold and a clean in rose gold. So that was what I needed to foil in order to be able to get this order out. And we're gonna cue another montage because that's pretty much what this is, because otherwise this video would be like 3 hours long. So video has just been filmed in this one spot. But to be fair, when I do actually work on orders and things, I pretty much sit at my desk the entire day. I very rarely ever sit on my bed. I usually do when it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm finally done working. Anyway, update. So I did go to the post office. I managed to drop off those orders. It was insanely busy. Also, I was gonna film part of it, but my camera actually died halfway there. So I wasn't able to do that, but I went up. I usually just drop them in like one of those drop boxes, and I went up and it was completely full. They, to be fair, do usually pick up the packages in those boxes at 5 o'clock, and it was like 5:02 when I got over there, so that's probably why it was full. But the whole entire box was full, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not coming back here. I need to drop these off. So I went inside, and I've never seen a post office so busy. It was insane. I'm assuming it's because of Christmas and like everyone's trying to get packages out, but there were so many people there, and I'm like, oh my god, why are there so many people here? So I was able though to just drop them off into a little thing on the inside. Didn't have to wait in line, thankfully, so I was good to go. So I did drop off those 6 packages. I then had to get gas, so I went to go get that. And I also got some Starbucks because I really wanted this. I wanted a pink drink, so I did get one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for a day in my life of my sticker shop. Also, the lighting behind me is insanely purple because my lights that are back there, and also I have like purple lights around my desk, so yeah, I can change that color, but we're gonna leave it as purple. Now, usually on days that I do have more orders to work on, or I can work on more orders, I would be doing this. I would be printing more and cutting the pages, but obviously I don't have any sticker paper, so I cannot do that at the moment. I am probably just gonna relax. I might pull some stickers for some spreads because I do have a plan with me that I need to film for PLANMAS, and then actually I have a couple plan with me's I need to film for PLANMAS, so I might actually do that tonight because I do have a little bit of free time, and that'll probably be the rest of my night. So yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for this day in my life vlog. I think I explained pretty much everything in my whole entire process, but if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I am more than willing to answer them in the comments below. But yeah, so this is a different version of PLANMAS. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you guys want more vlogs, let me know also in the comments. I can totally do them if you want me to. Hopefully this one was interesting. I didn't show a lot of outside of me like working on my shop because this whole entire vlog is specifically for that. I did show a little bit though of my dogs, which you guys saw them playing in the beginning, and then I tried to film a little bit. They kept running away from me because they kept playing with each other, but Riley is the puppy. She's the newest one to our family, and then Bailey is my dog. She is the red husky, and then Cujo is my brother's dog. He is the black lab, which I think he only appeared at the very beginning of this video. But yeah, that is everything for this vlog. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already to see more PLANMAS videos. And I don't know exactly when this video is going up, so I hope we'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys in a video in 2 days, but I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!